Let's begin.
Hi, everybody. Here's a little tune from 1928, done on a 1928 Epiphone recording Model A plectrum. Here we go.
Oh, wonderful, John. Thank you. Hello, everybody. You've joined us for episode number 8 of Hit of the Week Parlor Party with Janet Klein and Mr. John Reynolds. Say hi, John.
Hello, Janet. Hello.
Here we are on the Thursday, and we're all safe and sound, cozy, and laying low. And the rain is coming. I can feel it. It's coming soon. So, but the leaves are shivering. So anyhow, guys, we're here to offer a little bit of evening cheer up. And how are you feeling, John? Well, don't
Oh, I'm.
too much. No, no. How's everything
No,
there?
I won't say a thing. Keep going.
Something interesting?
No.
You should be painting your masterpiece. Well, I have to tell you that that we did a watch party of our last episode, and people were there, and I referred them to your website to see more paintings by John Reynolds. Did you bring any paintings to share today?
I do. I have a picture of Big Spider Beck.
Let's bring it out.
May I?
Are we? Sure. So, in case we have some viewers that haven't been with us before, we'll do a little show and tell.
Big
Oh,
Spider Beck.
oh, look at how oh,
I think somewhere around 25 years of age, maybe 24.
satisfied and a little crazy.
He only made it to 28.
Yes, cornet player, and he also played and wrote some things for piano. He was from
He
India.
played magnificent, wonderful piano.
What a player! And you know what he was affected by was French Impressionism music.
Debussy.
Yes,
Debussy.
I love those composers too. See, that's a great thing to do while you're home. Listen to Gabrielle Fauré, and you won't be blue. Listen to Big
Well,
Beck.
still might be depressed, but it'll mean more.
Yes, it might inspire you to write a great poem or a novel.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, so I have some things up my sleeve today. One is that I made a little slideshow of some specialty vaudevillian cards. They were cards that each vaudeville act had to take photographs of themselves, and in order to market themselves, they, had to have the photographs. Now, George Burns used to say that before he met Gracie, he tried a bunch of different acts. So he would think up some act and take the photographs, get himself booked, and then he'd try out the act, and then if it didn't go over, he just thought up another act. It got more photographs. and started again. So it didn't really work until Gracie came around. But anyway,
Yeah.
but I have lots of really fun photographs of vaudeville acts, like this one. This was called Miss. Can you see it?
Yeah, I love it.
Toby Stark and Frank Schnatman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Frank.
Let's see, what does it say? Nixon
Yeah.
Conley Studio of Missouri. And I do know what the act is about. Maybe somebody out there knows, but she's dressed up like a candy box. It looks
Oh,
like
candy box.
the artists used to do to let you know where they were going to be next, and if they were on the Orpheum circuit or the Orpheum Keith or the other, there are several circuits going all over the
The
United States.
Columbia Circuit.
The Columbia, yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look them over and see what they tell us.
Yeah.
So, and also, I realized that as long as we've been doing this, I
Yeah.
had, I haven't done any Yiddish specialty numbers.
You've got to do one, Janet.
I really need you and the boys to help me.
But we need to tell our viewers
I got,
that I am on substandard equipment. That's why I look like you're on window pane when you look at me.
I know we're dealing with the technology, but we've cooked up something to improve it today. So just you wait, right? Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna do this song that I got from Fanny Bryce from one of my favorite movies with her and Robert Armstrong in it. Uh, he was in the original King Kong movie, and anyway, in this one, I think he's a boxer, and she is a performer, and they're sweethearts, and uh, and the movie's called "Be Yourself." And here is a little song that she sings to him, and there you go. And then after I do this, we'll chit chat. But then I want to share a recipe for mandelbrot from my great grandma. It's very
That sounds fantastic.
written in her dialect.
I can't wait.
So down home, here it goes. Mornings I'll be getting up. Mornings I'll be setting up a tiny table for two. Breakfast, I'll be making his breakfast. He'll be taking his shave and his shower. My happy hour. The coffee is steaming. Oh boy, what I'm dreaming while I'm cooking breakfast for the one I love. My baby likes bacon, and that's what I'm making while I'm cooking breakfast for the one I love. Our life has been so nice and chummy right from the start. When no one is telling me I want his heart, my baby is happy. No wonder I'm happy while I'm cooking breakfast for the one I love. I'm baking the biscuits. He's willing to risk it while I'm cooking breakfast for the one I love. He's wiping the dishes. He's breaking the dishes while I'm cooking breakfast for the one I love. I cook a plate of steaming oatmeal, tasted but shucks, who the heck likes oatmeal? Sprinkled mid-lux, I'm so to prove that he's grateful. He eats a big plate full and faints right after breakfast for the one he loves.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you. Well, now it's your turn, John. We need the musical loveliness of Mr. John S. Reynolds.
Wasn't that fun? It was so simple and young. When I was young and simple, I still am simple and old.
Did you want to tell us about that tune?
Uh, I want to leave my audience wondering about it. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to cloud their thoughts.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to read my recipe. Is that all right with you?
Yay! I can't wait. Are they delicious in Polish?
So yes, this is from my Polish great grandma who I knew, Grandma Mary, and she was from Poland, right? And I think it was 1965. She passed on her mandelbrot recipe uh,
Ah,
to my aunt Tamar, her daughter.
yes.
uh, and so it was written, in pen, cursive writing in her dialect with her accent is kind of baked into the recipe. So you'll see, I'm going to show you because the spelling is a good part of it. You'll see.
It was baked in.
It's baked in.
No pun intended.
And so, for instance, so just in case you don't know what model bread is, it's
No.
not really bread. It's a cookie, and it's like Jewish biscotti.
Oh, are those the things that I love that you make all the time?
It's heavy. No, it's different than the ones I do.
Oh, okay.
Those are Mama Lillian's English toffee cookies. That's my
I could eat a barrel of those.
Anyway, and I do fig cookies that are my own invention. Those are based on Hamantaschen, which is another Jewish cookie.
Delicious.
So from one Jewish cookie to another, hold on. I'm going to share this just to give you the visual of the letter while I'm reading it, because you have to pay attention to the spelling, because I'm going to read it exactly like it's spelled. Alrighty. So here is. It's the top. To my dear daughter Tamar, February 12, 1965.
Ah,
Recipe for mandelbrot. First of all, 4 cups flour, flour. 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cups sugar, 1 cups oil, or 1/2 cups oil, 3 eggs, 1 cup cut up nuts.
cup up nuts?
Cut up nuts.
Oh, cut up nuts.
1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 lemon rind, 3 tablespoons ice cold water. Sift together flour, the baking powder, salt. Take a large mixing bowl, make a round place in the middle. The flour put in, sugar, eggs, oil, lemon rind, nuts. Vanilla mix with a wooden spoon. Then 3 tablespoons of ice water. It can be used a little bit flour for making a smooth dough to knead with the hand. It could be placed in the refrigerator Okay, for baking later or tomorrow. Then take on a floured board, divide the dough 4 parts, roll it out like 10 inches long with from cookie sheet. You roll out with your hand like a rolling pin. Then in the cookie sheet, flatten out a bit with your hand. My cookie sheet is 11th inches in the length. So give a rule plenty space in between. Take a piece paper napkin with a little bit of oil and smooth out the cookie sheet. Put in stove 350 degree, 20 or 25 minutes. Then it is whole baked. Take out with a spatula on the board and have a ready sharp knife, a messer, and cut 1/2 inches. Put back in the cookie sheet and make not to get burned. It will take 10 or 12 minutes to be browned. Then you put in the other half. You do cut plenty. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
So there's the whole thing right there.
You know what? And the beautiful handwriting, Janet.
Yes. So, darling, would you back me up? I'm gonna show these nice vaudevillian cards. Would you vaudeville style music in the background?
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, now everybody gets you got the whole recipe for the mandel bread. You got a little tea and the cookie.
I'm getting my vaudeville banjo.
Okay. Then that's all you need is a little. It's a good time to pull out those family recipes because then
Here we
you
go.
come back all those smells and you need the doll dough with your
Oh my God, we were so young at the time.
For instance, one of my favorite things is that my other grandma, Eleanor, she used to make baked custard and also baked apples for my great grandpa Charlie. And it smelled so good and tasted lovely. Anyway, home cooking. Okay, so here we
Yes.
wait a minute. How do I Oh, Robert, I need you.
Robert.
I got it. So would you play a loop,
Yes.
darling? This is this week nowhere. Next week someplace else. Well, they did an act together that perfect number came first. Oh, it's an all-time goodie. Into his the boys. How was that?
It was good for me.
Beautiful. Yoo-hoo! So, how about another tune, Mr. Reynolds?
Yeah, that's wild.
Says it all, baby.
I just said it all right there.
Did you bring a cocktail this evening?
I've got a large one, Janet. This one's rather big. Oh shit.
No.
Oh Lord, I just made a mess everywhere. But
Oh,
I want to drink to everyone who's losing their job and not and what does the future bring for those of us who don't have a nest egg? I say take your alcoholic drink that you spilled and put it on your hair. Don't waste.
that's yeah. You have to be resourceful in these times. That's for sure.
I got to get a towel. I got to get a straw for the floor.
Sing one. I'll sing one. We'll make a toast to everybody. Hi,
Yeah.
Joe. Be well. Please stay well. Wash, wash.
Well, don't drink too much.
Hmm. Ah, okay. All right. Well, I've got another one. I've got another one for you.
Whoa.
This one is a good quarantine song. This one was about not wanting anybody to come in, and it wasn't even about the flu. Who's that? Who's that? Stop banging on my door. Who's that? Who's that? Don't ring my bell no more. Who's that? Who's that? I'm asking you once more. Who's that saying, who's that? Gonna make me sore. I'm busy and you can't come in. Too busy and you can't come in. It might be quite alright tomorrow night, but my baby's
Birds are gone. Long
night.
gone.
He's busy and you can't come in. Got nothing but your time to spend. I'm telling you, my friend, I'm busy and you can't come in. I'm busy and you can't come in. Too busy and you can't come in. It might be quite alright tomorrow night. My baby's here tonight. He's busy and you can't come in. You got nothing but your time to spend. I'm telling you, my friend, I'm busy and you can't
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoopee!
Whoopee! Yay, Janet.
With you. Uh, did you have anything else that you wanted to share or anything today? Did you bring
Uh,
have any vintage toys or anything that you were gonna?
yeah. Oh, I have the child on the tricycle.
I haven't seen that one, have I?
It goes back to 1919.
Perfect.
I have the original box too for you geeks out there and freaks.
I
You know who you are.
love packaging.
I can't run it because I
Me-
have to move the camera, but I'll show it to you. May I?
Oh yeah, I would love that.
Here it comes.
I love everything about all the whole world of the printing and the design and the package and oh, let's see. Oh, oh, wow.
Very old. Can you see it?
Ooh, he's not on a penny farthing bicycle, which is interesting. I wonder what year did you say? Can I see him from the front? So I see his face with his rosy cheeks. Oh, oh, so friendly. Oh.
It's kind of spooky and like Twilight Zone. It's
And
kind of creepy.
he does scooter around. And what year did you say?
1919.
Really? Yes, I
And at
guess
the
the
back of it, see the little bell?
bell. Oh,
It does it's not quite a boy, it's not quite a girl.
that's there you
And
go.
that's fine.
That is fine. That suits
I'm
everybody.
not
Does
let me
it
turn
make
it on and run it on the road. Let's hear it.
Oh, that's a really cute little bell.
Did you hear the sound of it?
This is really cute.
Was it
Oh,
was it crispy and wheelie?
it was. I'm I'm on the way.
The
Let's go.
toy is haunted. The toy is haunted.
He does have kind of a stare just like yours.
Hello, everyone. Look at the young child.
Yes, he's got a fixed, friendly, haunting look about him. But I love that. Well, you figure it was a little earlier than that they had those really big bicycles that didn't have they had the penny farthing ones with the giant wheels that didn't have any brakes. They wouldn't have given
Yeah,
little kids and
those were the days.
teen then they started to figure out other styles.
Love it.
Oh, well that's
Oh my God.
okay. So Mr. John, maybe we done another evening's worth of frivolity and pick me up?
I feel so good about it, Janet. I've just got to go to bed. I'm so exhausted.
Are you?
I know.
Well, I'm glad you can sleep well. We're hoping everybody.
Oh, I'm not sleeping well at all. I have the worst dreams and I wake up at 3 in the morning panicking like everybody else who's out there,
I have
right?
dreams too. It's very true. Well, just
It's rough.
write them down and get it out.
Everybody write your dreams down and I'll illustrate them.
Yeah.
Yay.
Remember we did a contest last episode, so
And I owe somebody a drawing, right?
two. There were two winners. There were two lucky winners.
Oh boy. I can't wait.
And one up in Northern California. So we'll wait a while before we do another one. But just to say, everybody, thank you for spending another evening with us in my parlor and in John's parlor. And John, lovely to see your paintings. We'll try this again. We'll try to do a viewing of this as a watch party so people can chit chat if anybody wants to see more of John's paintings or you have special requests. And just keep encouraging us in all the variety of ways. And so, John, you're gonna do your little outro.
Yeah.
We'll be with you.
Goodbye, Janet.
Goodbye.